Hey everybody, it's me. Well, welcome to another free thinking show. Sorry. Looking at something on my phone too. Welcome to another free thinking show, which, as you guys know by now, whenever I do any of my free thinking shows, it's my thoughts off the top of my head, and I really don't want to hear any negative views about it. But anywho, let's see, what are my thoughts for this week? Well, first of all, to kind of touch on what I put on my update show a few minutes ago, well, not that long ago, I did want to let you guys know, because I am doing a lot more on this one than I've been on any of my other ones lately, because my free thinking one's easy. It's just me talking. I'm not having to write or think, well, I do think about what I have to say, but I don't have to do a lot of writing or preparing and things like that, which I am going back to doing my poetry, because I posted a poetry one tonight and my erotic ones, and I'm even going to start with my story one more. But I also wanted to post, there will be another update that's coming up this week, well, another thing that's coming up this week, which I will announce on my update show, so tune in. I'll announce it Sunday. But anyhow, I just wanted to know, how are you guys been? I've had quite a bit on my mind the past few days since the last time I talked to you guys. I think the last time was Saturday that passed. But anywho, sorry, I had to get a drink before I start, because this is going to be a long show. Like always with my free thinking ones, it's normally a long one. It's very rare I do a short one. But anywho, one of the things that's been on my mind lately is things that pet peeves of mine. I don't know if I've talked about this before or not, but I do have some pet peeves, and some people, I don't know if the fact that I don't say it that's a pet peeve, or I just keep it to myself, because I feel like if you tell people your pet peeves, sometimes they're going to be that person that's going to actually try to do it just to piss you off. But we're going to talk about some of my pet peeves tonight on here. This is still like a free thinking one. It's not a special, so I'm not going to label this my pet peeves. But I'm just going to keep it as what's on my mind this week, because my pet peeves have seemed to be on my mind this week, because people have been pushing my fucking buttons. Anywho, one of my pet peeves is people taking the new me for granted. Because I've met a lot of people this year, and people think I'm too nice, or I'm too this, or I'm too soft. And what people don't understand is I've calmed down quite the fucking bit. Just because I'm not out there I'm not snapping at people, I'm not going at people, I'm not trying to go at people. I try to be reasonable and rational, because I'm 29, I'm almost going to be 30. At some point in your life, you got to stop being that person that once you hear something you don't like, you don't snap, or you don't go off and all this other shit. There's a time and place to go off. And then I've also learned it's better for people not to know that you're that type of person who goes off. So when you do, it affects them more, because they get that crazy look like, oh shit, she's gonna do some shit. And you're absolutely fucking right, I will. But anywho, yeah, a lot of people have been pushing my buttons lately, trying to see if I can get mad. And if anyone who knew me way back then, knew me when I was younger, they know I can get mad. They know, and they've seen my temper. And my temper's not pretty at all. At all. But I've learned to control it, because working in the real world, you can't just be that person who's gonna pop off and snap at people and want to throw shit and fight and all that, because you won't have a job. You won't have people who want to be around your ass. Simple. But anyhow, trying to think of, yes, one of my other pet peeves is the way I talk. I hear quite often, especially from people my own race. If no one knows, I am black. I'm African American female. And a lot of people, especially guys that try to talk to me or approach me, they tell me the same thing. Oh, you talk white, or oh, you talk super proper. And on that note, I'm going to take a break real quick. I will be right back. Alright, and I am back. And like I was saying earlier, my other pet peeve is people, especially guys that I talk to. I hear it from females too, but people who are the same skin color as me or same race as me, they always want to say I talk proper. And it kind of upsets me because of the fact that just because I don't talk a certain way and all that, they make me seem like I'm not really black because of that purpose, because of that fact. And then I ask them, what is really black? How am I supposed to talk then? Like, oh, well, you're supposed to be hood. Says who? I feel like people can be anything. You can be black, you can be white, you can act black, you can act white. I don't care. As long as that's who you really are. Don't put on a fucking show just to please people. And that's the thing that kind of upsets me with a lot of people. Now, it seems like people rather put on a show and do us other bullshit. Like, if that's you and that's how you really want to be, then that's fine. But if that's not you, then why are you fronting? Why are you acting like that? And then to top it off, when other black people ask me this, it kind of makes us sound ignorant. Because, oh, we're not supposed to talk like that. How are we supposed to talk? Because I feel like when people tell me that I don't talk like a black person, it makes me seem like, is that what all black people think we are? We're just supposed to be cussing and all this other shit and being ratchet and the fuck? It's just like people saying, oh, I don't act black because I'm into comic books and video games and anime and things like that. Once more, I'm not a normal person. People are made uniquely. We're not in a fucking cookie cutter image. Be yourself. If you learn anything else in this world, be yourself. You only have one life to live. So live it how you want. On a side note. But yeah, that does piss me off. When people are just like, oh, you don't talk black or you don't act black. So how am I supposed to act? Let's see. What's another one of my pet peeves? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Another one of my pet peeves is when people lie to me. I hate that because I'm one of the most open people. I will sit there and listen to you regardless. You don't have to sit here and come to me with some bullshit and lie to me. Like, I appreciate people who are genuine from the get. What I don't appreciate, fake ass people. Plain and simple. I don't deal with fake ass people well. And eventually you'll get sought out for who you are, and I won't have nothing else to do with you. And I'm going to take a brief break real quick so I can grab some drink. And I'll be right back. Alright, and I'm back. I had to get a drink of water real quick. But, anywho. Yes, I can't stand people who lie to me. Because of the fact that I am such an open person. And you can come to me about anything. And I will listen. You don't have to lie to me. And eventually I'll find out that you're lying. And I'll find out a lot quicker than what you think. I'll just let you keep hanging yourself. But anywho, if you take anything from this tonight, I just want you to know that you should be yourself. Regardless of whatever's going on in this world, you should be yourself. You shouldn't have to fake who you are or front like you're something that you're not just to please people. If people aren't happy with who you are, then you're not around the right people. And then I strongly suggest you find new friends. Not unless it's something you're doing that's completely bad, like you're doing severe drugs, or you're out here about to put your life in danger or putting your kids' life in danger. Then otherwise, maybe it's people who's trying to look out for you. But I mean, like, if it's because you're lesbian or gay or transgender and they feel like it's wrong because you're that way, then they're not your friends. They didn't care about you. And if they're really your friends, they would have saw you for who you were, even when you were hiding from the world. Or people who happen to be like me, and you're into video games and you're a comic book nerd and an anime nerd, and you should be who you are. Don't ever let no one take away your light. You should shine as bright as stars in the sky. Oh, and another thing. I might be, as people like to call, a freaky person. Like, I'm into a lot of things that are adult and sexual in nature. But I am not that way with everyone. I know how to be that way with certain people. And I can't stand when someone comes up to me saying, oh, I know you want this. Oh, I know how much of a freak you are. No, you don't. Because you'll probably never find out. Because I hate when men get cocky and they think they're something when they're not. Because just because some females fawn over you and want you, it doesn't mean that all females fawn over you and want you. So humble that fucking shit. And that's a note to any man. Humble that shit. Don't fucking... That's something I can't stand. I can stand I love a confident man. A man who's confident in their shit, I love it. But a cocky man, I can't fucking stand. And then I'll make it a point just to get around you and figure out your weakness and bring your ass down. And that's something wrong. That's something bad at me. That's why I don't deal with cocky people no more, because I normally do that shit. But anywho, got sidetracked there. I'm going to let the music finish playing, and then I think I'm going to end this one. So, I hope you guys enjoyed my show. And Sunday I will be posting again. And Sunday I will announce something on my updates show before I do one on here. And then I think I'm going to do a special on here also. So you'll probably get like 4 or 5 episodes Sunday. So, I hope you guys enjoy. And if not 4 or 5 Sunday, then it'll be like 2 Saturday, then 2 or 3 Sunday. Split them up, because I'm off Sunday, so I can do it Saturday night, going, and then Sunday. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, as always. And, like I said, I'm gonna come back full force this year. I'm gonna be on here so much that you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, she's on here again. Or you guys are gonna be like, oh my god, she's on here again. Let's hear what she's talking about this week. So, please, wherever you're listening from, like it. If you're listening from YouTube, subscribe. Listening from Twitter, follow me. Please add me. Whatever. Until next time, I hope you enjoy.